So for those of you who have been having with login issues, to say, I'm going to try and assist you with some details. So I'm going to try and assist you if you just bear with me while I share my screen with you. Right, so if you have never ever logged into Daoversal, these are the steps that you need to follow. I'm going to add it to the description below the video so you can have access to it. So you have to do this first to move the assets over from HyperVerse to HyperCommunity and then to Daoversal. So if you've never ever logged into the to HyperCommunity, and if it's your first time logging into HyperVerse since everything has been moved over, then these are the steps that you need to follow. HyperVerse first time login. So what you do, you go to this, the HyperCommunity website, you click on this link and you go to HyperCommunity. As it says, that's the first step. The second step is go to HyperVerse first time login at the bottom. So when you go to, let me see if I can do this. If I copy this and paste it here and see if we can do this part together. All right, let's do this. So I can show you. So if I log out, let me log out. I log out, confirm. All right, let's see. Right, so I've logged out. So, right, so this is where you go. Let me drag this out of the way. Right, so let's go back to the steps. So you go to HyperCommunity website, which is what I've done. Then you go to HyperVerse first time login, which is here, HyperVerse first time login. This is not my first time, so it's for you guys who are logging in for the first time since the asset has migrated over. I know somebody said to me, oh, this is not my first time logging into my HyperVerse account. Yes, this is the first time logging in since the asset has been migrated over, since everything has changed, because there's no HyperVerse anymore, right? So your asset has been migrated over to HyperCommunity. So you need to go through these steps in order to activate all of that, right? So then once you click on HyperVerse first time login, then you put in your HyperVerse username. So let me click on that. I'm not sure how far I can go to demonstrate that to you. So let me click on HyperVerse. So here you will put in your HyperVerse username. Yeah. And then you confirm. So let me just walk through the rest of the steps. And then when you confirm, it sends an email notification, a verification to your email. And then you get a chance now to set up your new password for HyperCommunity and you log in successfully to HyperCommunity. I'm not going to be able to do that because I've already done mine. Right, so follow these steps. As I said, I'm going to pin it in the video below in the description. And then step 2, now that you've logged in successfully into HyperCommunity, then you go to the Daoversal link, or you copy and paste this into a web browser, and then you click on the 8C one-click login. Yeah, so you click on 8C one-click login once you go into Daoversal. So if I go back to Daoversal, and if I log out of Daoversal to show you that part, yes. Let's drag that out of my way. All right, so I'm logging out of Daoversal. Just bear with me while it's doing that. Okay, so I think I need to wait until it finishes loading. All right, so let's go to the steps in the meantime. So I would click on, you would click on HyperCommunity one-click login. So if let me see if it's there now. Okay. It is not there. Right. I don't know what's happening. It's still loading. Right. So let's go to the steps here. Good job. I have this here. Right. So then I think it's gone a bit slow. Now I can see that it's still buffering. So let's walk you through the steps. So then from HyperCommunity one, click on the bottom right-hand corner. I'm sure you've logged into Daoversal store before, so you know that everyone that's coming from HyperVerse and or HyperNation project, then you need to use the HyperCommunity one click in order to access Daoversal. Okay, I think it's ready for me now. No, I thought it was. Oh, there it is. All right, so if I click on, I'll let it finish load. Okay, so if I go back here, then once you go to Daoversal login page, then you click on the HyperCommunity one click on the bottom right-hand corner, which I'm hoping to show you, but this thing is still loading. All right, let me see if it does that. It's still loading, guys. So let me go back to here. And then you click on username. You put in your username for HyperCommunity your password. Then you click on confirm and then you click on authorize. Let me see if it's allowing me to do that now. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening. All right, it's still loading. It was fine earlier. Anyway, I've got the details here anyway, so I'll walk you through it. So you've got username. Once you go to Daoversal, let me just go through it again. Once you go to Daoversal login page, then you click on the HyperCommunity, one click on the bottom right-hand corner. Then once it takes you to HyperCommunity, you put in your username and your new password, your HyperVerse username and your new password for HyperCommunity. And then you click on confirm. All right, it's not doing it. I don't know what's happening. Then you click on confirm and then you authorize. Yeah, you authorize Daoversal to access your account. And then you have a new email address. It's going to send a verification code to your new email address. And you log on to Daoversal successfully. If you have already created your HyperCommunity account, then all you need to do is just to put in your HyperVerse username, your HyperCommunity password, click on confirm, authorize, and this takes you into Daoversal. Okay, I was hoping to demonstrate the Daoversal side of things for you, but as you can see, it is not loading. Here it is now. Well, it's taking its time. I'm not even sure what it's doing. But I've walked you guys through the steps here anyway, and I'm going to put this at the bottom of the in the description below the video. All right, let me see if it will do it now. Okay, so I've clicked on login. It's not doing it. It's still buffering. It's not doing it. Okay. It's not doing it, guys. So, but you guys know what to do because I've walked you through the steps here. And if you've logged into Daoversal before, then you're kind of familiar with what I'm talking about. But this is how you hopefully sort out your login issues. If none of this helps you and you're still having problems, please go to support. Okay, please go to support. Okay, I think it may be loading now. It's taking its time. Yeah, please go to support and I will put the support link in the description below the video as well. It's just taking forever to load. So I'm going to pin this at the bottom of the video anyway, so you'll have these details to work with. Okay, because it's not doing anything here, guys. Okay, thank you so much for your time. I'm going to stop sharing. Yeah, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming back to the channel. If this is your first time, thank you for coming. And if you've always supported the channel, great to have you back. And I appreciate you guys because without you guys, there wouldn't be any channel. So I do appreciate you. I think I froze there for a minute. Okay, so there, as I've always said, there's nothing that you're going through today that you and God can't get through together. Remember, you're great. You've got this. Whatever that you want to achieve in life, it's already done. It's already done. Believe in yourself. Keep on winning. And I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless you. Bye-bye.